Hi, I'm Dr. Joseph Wittering, and the purpose of today's video is to talk about whether the neurological injuries that go along with protracted benzodiazepine withdrawal are permanent. So it's a question that we get asked a lot, and cutting straight to it, in the majority of patients, they experience substantial improvement of symptoms over time. However, the time frame for this can be in the space of many months to years. Typically, people also recover gradually as they progress. So if someone is, say, having severe ear ringing or maybe they're having severe burning in their legs, and if they recover over a 2-year period, they're usually not at that same level for the full 2 years. They're kind of gradually improving over time. So the quality of life is improving. I have heard some reports, and I do know of some people who have had neurological injury for a substantial amount of time after they've finished, up to 7 years. I think there's even some individuals who have had injuries longer than that, but that doesn't seem to be the majority, and it doesn't seem to be what we're seeing in our practice working with patients. The majority of them have significant symptoms, they improve over time, and then they're able to stop treatment. So the other thing to be aware of as well is when you go on the kind of the survivor websites, places like benzobuddies.com, it's a skewed sample. So you may be reading a lot of reports on there about people who haven't had any improvement in several years, 10 years, things like that. What you need to understand about those websites is you're seeing those reports because that's kind of where the worst cases are going to go. That's where they're getting their support and their community from. So it may make it appear that that's a more likely outcome than it really is. So I always tell my patients that there's a lot to be really hopeful for when it comes to recovery from the neurological injuries. I talk to different coaches that do this kind of work. Some coaches have been doing it for 12 years. Others have been doing it for 6, 7 years. They've helped hundreds of people stop. And whenever I ask them, what is the prognosis like, they say something very similar to me, that the majority of people improve over time gradually, and that it's in the span of many months to a couple of years, and sometimes a little longer. So I hope this video helped. Please make comments below if there's more questions and that you're curious about. Please let me know. So thanks.